Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir on June 13th when the price of this asset was at $23.81, and my main assumption was that most likely we completed 5-wave structure to the upside and we have to see this ABC correction, and I drew this blueprint of its potential price movement, but unfortunately I was wrong. And here is the actual price action. As you can see, from this point we went lower, hit the $22.9 mark, and we had a trend reversal. I have to admit that on my previous video right here, I told you that we have to wait, and the invalidation point of this price action to the downside is the breakout above this previous swing high. And as you can see, it happened right here. Just a couple of sessions later after I made this video. But in general, guys, no one is perfect, and it is, if you count on 3 latest updates on Palantir, you can see that, let me show you in details. If you click on this link, you will see that this was my previous video that I published on June the 7th, and the price of this asset was at $23.68. And I told you that we have to see this type of retracement to the downside and then next leg to the upside. And it happened exactly as I predicted. We were right here, we had this movement to the downside, then this movement to the upside. If you click on this link again on video that I published on June the 7th, you will see this video that I published, let me show you, on May 31st, when the price of this asset was at $21.8 mark. And here, as you can see, I drew this potential price action of Palantir. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, and I got to the tick. This movement, I got literally to the tick. That is why, guys, if you just count the probability rate of my forecasts, it will be more than 66% of successful forecasts. That is why you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. On top of that, guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, feel free to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you, and it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
So guys, let's take a look on its price action again. I have to say that this breakout to the upside with the lack of subdivision inside this movement, technically we can count, let me delete unnecessary tools. Technically, yes, we can count on this movement to the downside as an ABC correction, but most likely it is a forced assumption, and I don't think that this is the next leg to the upside that will lead to much higher targets. In just several minutes in my technical analysis, I will explain you my thoughts. But for now, let's take a look on a general sentiment in regards to Palantir. If you type in Google search bar Palantir stock and switch to news tab folder, you will find a lot of recent news that are extremely bullish. First of all, let me show you this one. On Investor Place, you can see this article that was published 2 days ago, and it says, "Why Argus Research is pounding the table on Palantir stock." And this article refers to the most recent update from analytic firms in regards to Palantir. And as you can see, on June 17th, Argus Research initiated its coverage of Palantir. It set a buy rating with a price target of $29. Which was from that point about 23.04% of upside potential. And let me show you some details why did they do it. So let me quote these bullet points. Big data analytics specialist Palantir Technologies saw its shares pop on Monday. Argus Research issued a buy rating on PLTR stock with a $29 price target. A prioritization of private enterprises could boost the bottom line. And in general, Analyst Joseph Bonner acknowledged that Palantir has consistently addressed demand requirements of US defense and intelligence agencies. However, the analyst specialist is also looking to expand into the commercial sector. In particular, the area focusing on data management and analytic platforms appears to be a viable framework. I have to admit that if you take a look, for example, on Arnie Tracy Twitter account, by the way, he is the long-term bull on Palantir. I have to say that he covers a lot of recent updates on Palantir, and I highly encourage you to follow his Twitter account, Arnie_Tracy. And he made this, let me show you him, he made this article, he wrote this article on June 18th, and it's titled, "The Woodstock of AI Inside Palantir's AIPC Conference." And I have to say that this article is extremely interesting and useful because in general it admits that Palantir is betting big on their AI technologies. And I have to admit that Palantir Technologies has an extremely high potential to make a huge breakthrough for their old customers. And on top of that, they will have more chances to acquire with extremely low customer acquisition costs new customers, and this is a real competitive advantage for them. On top of that, guys, if you take a look on the general sentiment of Palantir, you can see that a lot of articles are extremely bullish. That is why, as you can see, even on pre-market hours, we are up by 1.12%, and we have extremely high volume during the last couple of sessions. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what structure do we have in this latest movement to the upside? I have to say that in my opinion, it is not the case that we completed 5-wave structure, but we have this ABC correction as a real correction. But let's take a look right here. Yes, from this bottom, from $20.5, we had this as our first wave, this is our second, this is our third, this is our fourth, but we are forming an extension in the fifth wave. In my opinion, we might have a huge extension in the fifth wave because internally we have the same exact structure. This might be the first wave, ABC correction to the second one. This one is the third one. As you can see, we have the highest level of volume. And I don't think that we might hit much higher targets because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are nearing or already hit the top of this wave. Let's put the top of the internal third wave a little bit higher. Then we have to have another leg to the downside and another leg to the upside that will complete this fifth wave. Let me upgrade the scale of this wave in order to diversify them one from another. And yes, I think the potential price action might be like this. But with this breakout to the upside, with this quite high level of extension in the fifth wave, I have some doubts, and let me show you what I'm talking about. If you take a look on the indicators, you can see that our RSI on hourly time frame is at extremely high levels. And in general, it has to have a cool down, and this cool down should be the movement to the downside onto the fourth wave. If you switch to 2 hours time frame, we have again very high level of RSI. 3 hours time frame, very high level of RSI, 83.44 points. 4 hours time frame, again high level of RSI. But here we might have almost double top pattern or slight bearish divergence. It is not the best bearish divergence that I've ever seen, but it might work. On top of that, we have, if you take a look on a daily time frame, we are about to break the neutral, we're about to break the border in between neutral and overbought territory, and this means we also might see a short-term cool down. That is why, guys, if you want to enter your position with Palantir, do not try to enter it right here, because if you zoom out a little bit, you can see that we have this previous swing high at $26.44, And the most important range of resistance is right here, the top of our previous wave at $27.62. In best case scenario, I think we might have the top of our third wave right here. And this means we don't have enough room to grow to catch this potential movement. We have only 5.45% to the upside. And then eventually we will have to see the trend reversal. Guys, I think in the long-term perspective, Palantir is extremely lucrative company. You can accumulate its position on its way down, and as usual, it is very important to know that you have to buy certain asset in the lowest possible price. But if you see that this certain asset is moving higher and higher, just wait for its retracement, and on the next leg, right after the accumulation zone, you will be able to catch its next movement to the upside. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna